think in the sense of reading the Bible or the New Testament specifically, literally rather than figuratively, I don't think it can be super black and white. If I were to have this discussion with a friend, I'd probably inquire about what particular passages they're pointing to that have to be read literally. My approach to the Bible is to read pretty literally, but that doesn't exclude the fact that some things in the Bible are figurative in the sense that the literary genre that's being used, like poetry, for example, or some of Jesus's parables, it's being spoken in figures. And so I think we can read it that way because that's how the literary genre is being used at that moment in time. And so I think that having a good understanding of what genre we're looking at is very important. I think that we should take most of what the Bible says very literally as it applies to us today. I think another area where people could get hung up on this is maybe in not really understanding the historical context of what's going on and what applied to those readers that may not apply to us today. I mean, this can get kind of complicated if you really want to be nitpicky about it, but just different things that would be common in that culture, the ancient culture, that isn't common in our culture today. I think the Bible is always relevant, every part of it, and that we can learn from different things from other times. But yeah, my approach to the Bible is pretty literal. I agree for the most part with that statement that this pseudo friend is saying, figurative friend is stating. But at the same time, I'd say yes, I read the Bible literally, but depending on the genre and what's being said in the context, there might be figurative language in it, and you have to be willing to interpret that figuratively because that's how it's being used, and then apply what is the literal interpretation from this. So those are my general thoughts on that. I think that I want to be conservative in the sense of saying, like, oh yeah, we should not always say the Bible literally, but yeah.